What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at one to watch Ake. He is coming in at around about 60k, and he's kind of a funny one because he is 79 rated. At the minute, I would say he's absolutely brilliant as a centre back, as a gold card, and pretty much the one to watch and the gold card are exactly the same, bar from the special version of it and the price. But for me, I think Ake is his normal cards coming in at 26k now. Personally, I bought him at 18 when his price range was extinct. Really happy with that purchase now because obviously he has gone up and obviously I can make a little bit of profit. In terms of why I think he's a fantastic player to start with is because he's very quick, good defending, got some good links. Obviously, if you really wanted to go with Virgil, you may have packed him. It's a nice little strong link there, and he is for Man City, so there is again a few decent links you can get there. I've personally got Edison untradeable, so that's a nice keeper link right there and already gives Edison that 10. For me, I think what you can get from this card in terms of gold version is an amount of pace in that defense that really works. Personally, the first day or two of the early access, I was using Ake and Tomori together. So obviously, very pacey centre backs, and he's got decent defending, 81 defending, 76 physical, and you can't complain about 74 pace one bit. In terms of chemistry style, what a lot of people are using is an anchor. You get the extra +5 on the pace, which is 79. You get the 88 defending, and then you also get the 82 physical. For me, that's absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't need anything else really. It turns him into an 86 rated centre back, and a lot of people will be looking, maybe boosting out the pace that little bit more with a shadow. That turns it up to an 84 pace and 90 defending, but obviously you get no more physical bonus, and in footbin it turns him into an 85. So we will be looking at that going into the overall. I just wanted to kind of clarify some chemistry styles for you, as I feel like it's one thing that I don't really touch on or didn't touch on towards the end of FIFA 20's reviews, and I want to make sure that obviously I'm giving you the best advice throughout the whole of the card. If you've watched the Ziyech review, I want to basically tell you, is he worth it? Is he going to be worth buying it right now? Or is he worth going to buy it in a week, a month, what have you? For me, Ake, from what I've heard from other content creators and other football fans, he doesn't play and he'll struggle to play. So that leads for me to say that centre-backs are very hard to get a one-to-watch upgrade. So an inform, they realistically need to keep a clean sheet, hope no other centre-backs score any goals or score a goal themselves. That for me is very difficult to do, and to say you can only have 2 or 3 centre-backs in one team in a week, it's very difficult, very difficult compared to all of the leagues that will be playing. For him to get at least, I'd say at least 3 to 5 informs to make him more usable throughout the game's first few months, that's what leads me to think that he's just not going to be worth it. Unless his first 3 informs take him up to an 85, 87, I really think this card's going to be left in the dust. He's a nice card to have in your team in terms of starting now. If you did get him in your one-to-watch pack, obviously you take anyone. There was only 10, which was pretty nice odds. But for me, I just don't think he's worth the pickup. His gold card, definitely, I think he is worth the pickup for the first few weeks. If you're looking to not lose any coins, I probably wouldn't pick him up now. I would have picked him up a few weeks, well, literally a week ago now. As soon as the game came out when it was extinct, it was obvious that he was going to be one of them players that kind of gets a little bit of a price tag. So for me, right then would have been the perfect time, and I didn't really expect him to go all the way up to 26, and honestly, before doing the review, I still thought he was about 18 and probably drop him by then. So the fact that he's gone up is absolutely a bonus for me. He's a 2-star skiller with a 3-star weak foot, and he's got a high defensive work rate with a medium attacking work rate. But overall, is a nice card. He really works well. He's, like I said, he's got absolutely fantastic pace. His defending isn't bad at all. Really good at recovering as well. And then obviously, his physicality with an anchor is really good. It's very strong, keeps the ball, and like I say, the recovery side of things is what I really like, because we all overextend a defender every now and then, and to have that kind of ability to be able to turn around, catch the player, and then get the ball back is absolutely fantastic. But the one thing I've learnt with him is I've recently packed Varane as an untradeable. The difference is unreal. Literally from a 79 pacey cheap beast to an 86 that's 200k, there is a massive difference in the level of the player, and Varane is absolutely unreal. Obviously review coming on him very, very soon, but Ake for me in comparison is nowhere near that level. So for me, paying 60k for someone who would need at least 3 to 4 informs, which again takes at least a month if he was going to get them back to back to back, realistically you're looking at the very minimum 3 to 4 months, and then absolutely solid performances, scoring each week, making sure other defenders don't score. That's just not going to happen. So I would personally just leave him. I wouldn't buy his one to watch. I'd maybe invest in his gold, give him a go, at least see what he's all about. But for me, I think his one to watch, the only time you want to really buy him is when he's already at that level. I don't think he's going to go up. I feel like he's going to end up pretty much staying there. Maybe gets 1 or 2, 81, 83. But I think that's going to be it. Unless they give him a huge increase, he is just not going to go anywhere for me. Even though he is a decent player, stick to his gold, most definitely. So going into the overall then for Ake. As you can see on the screen, 59.5, practically 60k, 64, 67. So already price-wise, I feel like he will go down more during the next set of lightning rounds, or well, not even lightning rounds, promo packs, more than likely tomorrow. He's going to go down even more. If you could probably spot him at 20, 30k, then maybe. 20, 30k is absolutely nothing, but to say his gold card is 26, I can't see him going anywhere near 30. More than likely, the rule of thumb is that the one to watch is double the value of the gold card. So in that theory, he is pretty spot on. If he went up to 30k, obviously that would pretty much be bang on right there, but give or take a few k, that for me is the price that he'll end up sticking at, unless they absolutely rinse the market again with maybe some jumbo gold packs, some mega packs. That's the only way this card's going down even more. But like I said, if we look at the anchor with him, we go up to an 86.5, or no, 85.5. Cracking defending stats, really good strength. Stamina, I think you can get by, to be honest. I really don't think that'll be too much of an issue right now. Pace goes up by 5. Always handy. 79 pace on a defender is absolutely wonderful. You can't argue as a 79 rated centre back to have 79 pace as a centre back. I have no quarrels with that. In terms of mode, has he actually played yet? We've completely gone with this. 3 matches, 1 goal, 1 sub-in. So he's played a few matches, but again, I've been hearing there is a lot more moving around in the defence of Man City. Will we see him play? Hopefully we do, because obviously he has got a one to watch, so it'd be nice to see, but I really can't see him getting that many informs. In terms of links, obviously you can link him as a perfect link. Plenty of icons: Hullet, Cruyff, Van Nistelrooy, Bergkamp, Van Basten, the list goes on. De Bruyne's obviously for Man City. You've got a Virgil link, Sterling, who you can't link, Aguero you can't link, Ederson, who I've got to link, Laporte's a nice one. A little bit lack on the pace for this one, but again, a shadow would do absolute wonders for him in this one. So there is plenty of links, and a load of Dutch players as well. We've got De Jong in the BBVA. So many links that you can go with. For me, he's a solid player, but I would not be investing or putting any money into it unless you're a City fan. If you're a City fan, I can understand. Give it a go. You keep him in the club. You're pretty much not going to sell him. And is he going to get another version? It's going to take a few months. So for me, I've given him a 7 out of 10 as his, mainly for his base version. I feel like the one to watch would be more average, 5 out of 10, but that's adding in the fact that he's not going to go up that much. He's not going to be an end card. He's not going to be someone who gets multiple informs that shoot his rating up. So for me, it's a no-go on the buy. He has got good links, like I said, really good stats, just too low to go up. Apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you for next time.